Welcome to the VoiceMe Podcast, information and advice on the world of voiceover, presented by voiceme.co.za, the South African search directory for voice artists and related services. I'm Andrew Sutherland, founder of VoiceMe, and in this episode, I'll be talking about how you can get more VO work, from first steps as a beginner to professionally marketing yourself, and how VoiceMe can help you reach more clients. So you want to be a voiceover artist. That's great. You've probably been told you have a great voice and you should be on radio. Unfortunately, a lot of people think this is an easy career and that they can do it in their spare time and make bucket loads of cash. The reality is far from it. It takes years to break into this industry, and most people are just looking for a quick side hustle and are not up for the long game. If you want to be a voice artist, you must also put in the time to market yourself. You are taking on the role of the CEO of your company, and it is up to you to make that company successful. No one else can do it for you. Being a voice artist is a full-time career if done properly, and having a great voice is a very small part of the actual job. The most successful voices have experience in drama, theatre, or on-screen acting, or have studied performing arts to a high level. The ones that don't tend to struggle a bit and will need to work and market themselves a lot harder to get gigs. So, step 1, coaching and training. There are no shortcuts. You're going to have to put in a lot of time and effort to get yourself sounding professional. And that doesn't only include your actual voice. You will need to learn how to interpret scripts, understand target audiences, take direction, and modify the way you speak to deliver the best sounding voiceover for the job at hand. This takes time and practice. If I look back to the time I started doing VO back in 2010, I wish I'd spent more time on coaching earlier in my career, before developing bad habits that I had to work even harder to weed out. Every time I've coached, it's felt like I'd leveled up a part of myself and could now do even better. Working with a coach is definitely a good idea, and you absolutely should do it. But training and learning about voiceover and the industry is going to be ongoing, and you will need to work on your craft daily throughout your career. 1 or 2 coaching sessions will help, but not get you very far unless you keep it up. So here's 2 South African coaches that can get you going in the right way from the start. Craig Ross from the South African Voiceover Academy, SAVOA, and Weza Matumane from Weza That Guy Media House. And I'll put links to both of them in the show notes. Think of coaching as studying a degree. It's going to take time and work over a few years before seeing results. Clients aren't going to take you seriously unless you sound professional. And even if you think you already do, getting that extra boost from a coach is going to make a huge difference. Step 2, demos. Your VO demo is like your CV. It must be excellent in order to get you hired. I can't stress enough how important quality demos are to your voiceover business. If you can't prove to a client that you can deliver the right voiceover for their project, they are going to hire someone else that does. Your coach will be able to tell you when you are ready to record demos. There's no point in rushing to this stage if you're not yet up to scratch in your performance. You definitely don't want to be marketing to clients with demos that sound amateur. You have to make a good impression the first time you contact them so that you stay top of mind. When you get to recording your demo, do it in a proper studio with a good mic and a voice booth. The last thing clients want to hear is a recording from your phone or a WhatsApp voice note. This will automatically make you sound unprofessional and amateur, and you're likely to never hear from them again. The only time you should be recording on your phone is when you're practicing and listening back critically to your voice while training. Step 3, marketing. In the beginning, you're going to spend most of your time marketing and emailing potential clients and only a fraction of your time doing actual voice work. This is where most aspiring voices will fail. They want to do all the fun stuff, but aren't prepared to do the grunt work of building those relationships with clients. The only way to get work is to put in the effort that gets you the work. This is the job. Waiting for the phone to ring or an email from a client is not going to cut it either, especially in today's voice market. You need to be approaching clients directly every single day. Start small. Aim to connect with 5 new potential clients a week. Then aim for 10 a week, then more. It's a numbers game. If you're contacting 250 to 500 people a year, there is bound to be someone that is looking for a voice just like yours. And once you're connecting with 20 or 30 clients a week, that number just increases, and the amount of clients that you're potentially going to pull from that marketing is going to grow every year. Marketing is about building relationships, and it's much more effective when it's personal. Consistency is key. Relationship marketing won't work as a one email and done. Success is in the follow-up, and patience makes a difference. Be prepared to play the long game. Over time, you'll find that you'll be spending less time marketing and more time working because you've built those client relationships properly and personally from the start. So how can VoiceMe help you with your marketing? What VoiceMe does is provide a platform and a place where clients are already looking for voices and can find you before you find them. We're a matchmaker, a place that can springboard those client relationships. VoiceMe is a tool in your marketing kit, and the more tools you use, the better your company will do. You need a place where you can send clients so they can listen to your demos in an easy way. If you don't have your own website for this, your VoiceMe profile is the next best thing. Attaching demo files to your emails is fine, but a lot of the time your mail can get lost or prevented from being delivered with attachments. Using a link in your email to all your demos is much safer and keeps your email size down and much more likely to be opened by that client. The VO industry in South Africa is growing, and there are more and more opportunities for voiceover work. However, the competition is really tough. There are thousands of voice artists that are looking to get work. Here are a few tips to help you get started and to maximize your marketing reach. Start by building your portfolio. It's really important to have a strong portfolio to show potential clients. Having your demos on VoiceMe is a great place to start and will help with further marketing. Start by recording yourself reading a variety of different types of scripts. You can also record yourself doing different styles and accents. However, getting proper voiceover training with reputable coaches will get you up to speed much quicker. Only spend money on professional demos once you're ready. Get involved in the voiceover community. There are a number of online voiceover communities in South Africa, such as the South African Voice Artists Association, SAVA, and Mzansi Voiceover People on Facebook. Get involved in these communities. Ask questions and meet other voice artists and get their advice. They are very forthcoming and active on these groups. They're the perfect place to get advice. Links to these are in the show notes. Another thing you could do is join a talent agency, and there are plenty of them in South Africa. Joining an agency can give you access to a range of opportunities and help you find work. Just bear in mind that joining an agency is not a guarantee, and you will need a solid portfolio of work or acting credentials before you'll be considered. The PMA is a membership-driven association that implements and facilitates ethical best practice, cooperation and communication among agents and managers and all role players in the entertainment industry for the benefit and betterment of professional talent and the industry as a whole. There is a list of talent agents on their website. These are obviously not the only talent agents in the country, of course, so shop around and approach a variety of them. A link to the PMA website is also in the show notes. Then stay up to date with the latest trends. The voiceover industry is constantly changing, and it's important to stay up to date with the latest trends. Be sure to read industry newsletters and blogs and attend industry events if you can. The VO community groups are a great place to find the latest info on all these. Be persistent. Finding work in the voiceover industry is a marathon, not a sprint. It can be difficult, so be persistent. Keep networking and don't give up until you find the work you're looking for. And to do that, you're going to need to market yourself. Marketing yourself with the right tools and information will result in a successful and profitable venture. So firstly, know your target market. The first step in any successful marketing campaign is to know your target market. Who are you trying to reach and what do they want or need? Once you know this, you can create marketing materials that appeal to them specifically. Highlight your benefits and unique selling point and what you can do to solve your clients' problems, rather than just telling them what you do. There's no point in marketing an e-learning demo to a game developer or a commercials producer. It's not relevant to them. Take a moment and think about what your client does and send them something that will pique their interest. And use a variety of marketing methods. Don't rely on just one method of marketing. Use a variety of methods to reach as many people as possible. This could include casting sites such as VoiceMe, online marketing, social media, and email marketing, as well as traditional methods like cold calling and in-person networking. Keep yourself top of mind and you'll see the work rolling in. I've found LinkedIn is one of the best places to connect with decision makers. Spend some time researching your client so that you can connect with them and what they do. Keep your marketing materials fresh. Your marketing campaigns need to be fresh and current if you want to keep your customers interested. Update your website or profile, social media posts, and email messaging regularly to keep them interested. Updating your demo clips regularly is also a good idea and means that clients are listening to what you sound like right now, rather than last year or even longer. This is especially important when you're starting out, as you're likely to improve and sound different in your first few months or years. Use positive reviews and testimonials. Positive reviews and testimonials are a great way to generate trust and confidence in your products or services. Your VoiceMe profile has a review system built in. Ask your clients to rate and review you from jobs you've been booked for, and this doesn't have to be jobs that come through VoiceMe itself. You can direct them straight to your profile using your VoiceMe artist shortlink. For example, asutherland.voiceme.co.za, and get them to leave a review and rating. When other clients see that you've been recommended and rated well, they will automatically feel more confident in your ability to service them in the same way. And of course, offer great customer service. It's important to do this if you want to keep your customers happy. Answer customer queries promptly and in a professional manner, and make sure you deliver on your promises. Responding to quote requests and emails quickly goes a long way to keeping your clients happy. They may even be sending requests to multiple artists to determine the right fit, so being one of the first to respond is always a good thing. And finally, keep track of your results. You need to know which marketing methods are working best for you. This will be different from person to person, so knowing where you can focus your efforts on the methods that are most successful will continue to improve your marketing campaigns. Using CRM software will help you stay in touch with your leads or potential clients and existing clients, and make sure that you aren't leaving any of them behind. I'll be doing a specific episode about CRMs on the podcast in the future with a lot more detailed information. And that's all for this week's episode. Remember, by being persistent and creative in your marketing and by networking with other professionals in the industry, it is definitely possible to find success in this field. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me and my support team at support@voiceme.co.za. Leave a comment here or give me a call on 0861 VoiceMe. That's 0861 864 2363 if you're in South Africa. And to sign up for a VoiceMe profile, register from the homepage at voiceme.co.za. I strongly believe a constructive social environment for our users, whether they be artists, clients, producers, or talent agents, is highly beneficial for our industry. Like, follow, and engage with VoiceMe and each other on @VoiceMeSA on all social networks. If you like this episode, please like, share, subscribe, turn on automatic downloads, or click the bell icon to get notified so you don't miss our next one. I'm Andrew Sutherland, and that's it from me here at VoiceMe for this week. Cheers for now.